Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. Let's have a look to see the messages the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. As usual, I always remind you that it is important to allow your intuition to be available as I'm doing your readings and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. So at the bottom of the deck of what you're currently not seeing at the moment, you're receiving the energies of the Six of Wands. The divine is saying that you have been really putting in a good effort. Okay, your work ethic is good. It is important for you to keep going. Don't stop now. You're almost there. Victory is around the corner, because for many of you, there's that feeling of wanting to give up. For many of you, you're losing your inspiration, your fire, your drive. And the divine is saying, do not turn around, because you really have been doing a good job. It is important to stay focused on the end goal. It is important to keep going, because victory is going to be yours. So we're going to pop this card to one side, and then we are going to be getting our oracle cards. So as I'm getting your oracle cards, I always tell you the offerings that are currently happening, and we are going to be working with the candle magic ceremony on the 5th of May. We have the lunar eclipse that is going to be happening on the 5th of May. So again, we are going to be doing our candle magic ceremony where we're cutting the cords, where we're clearing and banishing bad luck, returning to sender type of ceremonies. It is important to understand that these solar eclipses are very powerful. We had one just a couple of days ago, and we are going to be having another eclipse. So this is powerful energy that is here. Not only do we have the eclipse, we also have the energies of Mercury being in retrograde. So these energies that are here are encouraging us to look back. They're encouraging us to correct anything that is currently not right. Okay, so if you feel that you are on the wrong path, if you feel that there is just some energies of where you are getting in your own way and you're wanting to cut the cords to self-sabotaging behaviors, these ceremonies are powerful, because sometimes when you're talking about cutting the cords, we just think about cutting the cords to people. But no, you can cut the cords to self-sabotaging behaviors, procrastination, how you get in your own way. This is a powerful time of doing this. Not only that, when we're doing the banishing work, when we're removing bad energies, bad luck, evil eye, that type of thing, this is because this is a calling for these energies to be extracted, to be eclipsed out of your life. So again, if you're wanting to be part of that ceremony, everything that you need to know is in the description box below. Go to my website, reserve your space, and then send your petition to me, keeping it short and sweet. And then with me and my team, we'll be doing the ceremonies, and you've been seeing the shorts and the videos that I've been posting. They are certainly powerful, powerful ceremonies. We really infuse a lot of energy, a lot of power, a lot of ashe, so that your prayers can be sent out into the ether. So beloved, your cards on the table, you have the energies of the Justice. I already told you that there's a feeling that is here. What you're currently not seeing at the moment is that you are almost there. Let's bring these cards to the table. So the divine is saying that, again, you've been doing a good job. But for some of you, you're starting to fall into that energy of thinking, it is not fair. I have been working. Other people are getting the results that they want. Other people have this and that. And for me, nothing ever goes right. For me, nothing magical happens. The divine is saying that there's just a feeling of being unjustly done by the universe, by people. But the divine is wanting again to remind you, this is a powerful message that has been coming up over and over again. And it's interesting that it's coming up again in this reading. The divine is wanting to remind you that you're creating your experiences through what you're thinking, through your energy, through what you're feeling. This is how you keep on carrying on, creating the same type of experience over and over again. It's almost like a karmic cycle that is here. You think life is not fair. You think my prayers are never answered. You think this and that. And you keep on experiencing the same type of energy, because you're understanding that with the energies of the Justice card, this is the 11. Okay, and the number 11, 1 and 1 is like a mirror type of energy. So the divine is wanting you to remember that it is important for you to start seeing what you're currently not seeing and what is getting in the way. And what you're currently not seeing at the moment is that by you thinking and focusing on really feeling that pain, that disappointment of things not going your way, you are starting to mirror your feelings by creating those experiences in your life. Because the divine tells you that you are the magician, you are the architect, you are the author of your life. You have been given that pen, that magic wand. It has been placed in your hand, and it is up to you to decide how the story goes. It is up to you to remember that you are the architect, and you are you're creating, you're building your life experiences. So the divine is truly wanting you to remember this and to really grasp and understand this message, because for most of you, this message is the key that has been missing for quite some time. And when you grasp this, you're going to be able to see that changes are going to start happening for you. And remember, we spoke about now being eclipse season. We spoke about self-sabotaging behaviors, and the divine is saying that this is how you're getting in the way, in your own way, in the way of your manifestations, in the way of what you're currently praying for. So by going back and doing the shadow work, by going back and looking at your internal dialogue that is running on autopilot and starting to correct that, you're going to be seeing that the course of your life starts going in a different direction, because your subconscious mind, your inner voice, how you speak to yourself, what is running in the background on autopilot is creating the experiences that you're feeling frustrated about experiencing the same type of people. You get a new job, and at that job, they're exactly the same type of people as the last job you just left. You go into a relationship, and that relationship is exactly the same as the last 3, 4, 5 relationships that you've experienced. Why? It is because you're magnetizing those experiences to you through your mind, through your subconscious mind, through the autopilot programming that is running in the background. And this is the perfect time, as we're working with the eclipse season, as we're working with Mercury in retrograde, to truly take the time to look at your inner dialogue, to look at yourself, and to start correcting some things so that life can start going in the direction that you want it to go into. So you have the energies of the Knight of Cups. I really like this for you, because the Knight of Cups and the Two of Coins is all about you trusting the process. Okay, so you've had the message that is here. You're starting to process this message and asking the important questions that you need to ask. And as you're asking these important questions, your subconscious mind is going to start communicating with you. Your subconscious mind is going to start revealing some important information. So the Knight of Cups is about going within, but on an emotional level. Because remember, I told you that you're creating through your emotions, through your feelings. The cups govern over this area. So the Knight of Cups, you're bravely going within. You're doing that shadow work. Okay, you're asking yourself the important questions, and you're not allowing yourself to be triggered. You're putting your ego aside and really addressing whatever it is that you need to address, so that you can start creating the life choices, the life that you are wanting to create. The Two of Coins is always about you making that choice. It's always about you making a decision to walk on the same path, to keep on thinking the same thing, and keep on creating the same results. Or finally, to see that you have options and to starting to choose different. You start to choose better because you know better. And as you're choosing better, you're starting to go on a new path. You're starting to leave things behind that no longer serve you. You're starting to see where you've been playing small, where you've been sabotaging yourself, and you're starting to see that you are divine, you're a sovereign being, you're powerful, and you're starting to go on a journey, not only to empower yourself, but to claim your power back. With the solar eclipse ceremony, claiming your power back, calling your power back is part of the ceremonies that we do. So if you feel that you need to start calling your power back from different places, from entities, from different people, this is a ceremony that is powerful, because it starts bringing in all the energy that you've dispersed. And because all your energies are all over the place, you start playing small. You start feeling that you're not powerful enough. But when you get your power back, you step into your sovereign being, into your divine being that you're meant to be, and you start feeling powerful. And you're no longer tempted to go back to places that make you or force you to play small. you start stepping up as the warrior that you are. Because at its highest polarity, the energies of the Six of Wands is the warrior that goes to war and comes back being celebrated as the warrior, as the victorious warrior. And so you're doing the same. You're leaving home. You're going to that battle to claim your power back, to call your power back, to do the shadow work, to cut the cords, to anything that is getting in the way. You're realizing that you are powerful and you can do this. And you're realizing that you're working with divine timing, and this is the perfect time to do so, because you're understanding that it is a lot easier to flow and go with the energies and the currencies that are currently around instead of swimming against the currencies. So right now, if divine timing is telling you that it is the perfect time to look at your shadow self, to cut your cords, to do the shadow work that you need to look at yourself and to see how you're getting in your own way, and to start seeing where the challenges are and asking why those challenges are there. Is it because someone is actively siphoning your power through black magic, the evil eye, whatever it is, negative energies, intentions being sent your way, and you start stepping up, you call your power back, and you're not afraid of anything because you're remembering that you're a sovereign, powerful being. And because of that, you start feeling and seeing your energy start to shift. You literally start to feel like this big, powerful, magnificent. And as you're walking in this energy, this is when life starts to change in a powerful way. And you're no longer in that feeling, that thinking, that mindset of nothing ever goes right for me. Nothing ever works out. I am always experiencing different challenges. Why me? No. You're realizing that you are the architect, you are the author, and you are the author through your thoughts. And so now you're being disciplined to look at your mind, to look at how you're thinking, and starting to put practices in place that make sure that you're guarding the way that you think. Okay, so the divine is saying that as you're on this journey that is here, it is going to be important for you to start seeing the synchronicities that are happening to you, because your guides are going to be walking with you. Your guides have a higher perspective on your situation, and they are going to be guiding you along the way. They're going to be giving you the strategy that is going to see you coming back home as the victorious warrior. And so the divine is saying that you need to understand that when you're seeing angel numbers, they have a meaning, and to start looking up this meaning and to start understanding what your guides are trying to tell you. I told you that this full moon solar eclipse that we have coming up, we are working with the guides, we're working with the angels, we are working to ask your guides, your ancestors, to start stepping up and to start communicating with you, especially when you're being proactive about taking the journey and the steps towards the life that you want, and you're understanding that it is not just going to be given to you on a plate, but rather you are part of a team. You're co-creating your experiences with your guides, with the divine, and you're understanding that you have to take the action that you need to take. And your guides and your ancestors cannot do this on your behalf, because after all, this is your human experience. And what is the purpose of someone else just doing everything for you? So your guides are saying to you that as you're on this journey that is here, as you're becoming that warrior, you're going to be seeing that you are going to be experiencing a lot of angel numbers, a lot of repeating numbers. Synchronicities are going to be happening for you. Listen to the synchronicities, understand what the synchronicities are trying to tell you and how they're trying to guide you. And when you start understanding, your journey is going to start unfolding in a much, much easier way. Your journey is going to start unfolding in a powerful way. So our closing message to you is that your guides are trying to give you an important message. Okay, you are fighting an important battle right now. You're doing great. And your guides are wanting to help you. They're wanting to assist you. So please start paying attention to the messages that your guides are trying to tell you. Whether through your dreams, through synchronicities, through repeating numbers, pay attention. Start seeing the synchronicities, start understanding the messages that are here for you. So beloved, this is the message that I have for you. I want to remind you again that if you're wanting to take part in the lunar eclipse ceremony on the 5th of May, everything that you need to know is in the description box below. Please don't wait until the last minute, because I need to do the candle magic that I need to do. I need to do the prayers. I need to prepare. And so the more time that you give me, the more work that I can do with your candles and really start clearing and shifting the energies on your behalf. And then you need to understand that you're part of the team. Like I already told you, I do my part, I do my job, I do everything in my power, me and my team, to really shift things for you. But then we give that over to you. And now it is time for you to walk. It is time for you to take the action that you need to take so that you can get everything that it is that you're praying for. So beloved, don't forget, give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's goodbye.